everybody, this is Nate with another Backcountry beer review. I'm here at the Holy Ghost campground and picnic site in the Pecos area of the Santa Fe National Forest near Santa Fe. Whenever I go to a campground, I remember why I hate campground camping. There's somebody having a dance party like one campground over. Thankfully, we're not staying the night. We're just having a little picnic while my son gets to splash in water a little bit. Mostly it was just an opportunity to kind of get in the mountains, cool off a little bit, and film a backcountry beer review. If you're new to the channel, or you don't pay a lot of attention, I did break my ankle about 2.5 months ago, and I'm only a week and a half away from being weight bearing again, which is really great. You see I've got the boot on, I've got the crutches, and so I've definitely been itching to get out there, and I pre-recorded so many of my beer reviews that I had a backlog all the way through lager summer, with the exception of a very important beer review, and that is my annual Oktoberfest beer review. Oktoberfest, annual festival in the Bavaria region of Germany. I think it's usually like first or second weekend of September through first or second weekend of October. And I always like to review one of those beers because the classic Oktoberfest beers are all lagers. Of course, Oktoberfest beers in the US tend to be Martzens, but really the beer that they serve at Oktoberfest in Bavaria is actually a Festbier style, which is more of like a pale lager. It is lager summer, like I mentioned. Let's talk about the beer I'm reviewing. The beer I'm reviewing today is by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company, originally Chico, California, and they also have a location in Mills River, North Carolina, near Asheville, and this is their Oktoberfest Festbier. Sierra Nevada, they almost every year do one of these collaborations with an actual German brewery to brew an Oktoberfest style beer. This year they did it with Sierra Brewery, which I assume is in Bavaria, and I don't think they did one last year, which was a little disappointing, but I'm happy they did one this year, and I'm excited to open up and try it. This is a little bit of a different beer review because my ankle is broken. I do not have very much mobility. My lovely wife was kind enough to film all the B-roll you've seen so far, so normally I like to kind of move around, show you a couple of views, but we're just going to stay here and open up the beer. So let's open it up and give it a taste. So the first flavor I get is definitely the malt forward aspects of the flavor. I mean, I'm getting this crackery, biscuity note. I'm getting some like residual sweetness, quite a bit actually. Honey, maybe a little bit of golden raisin. Right away, that flavor pretty much gets dominated by the hop notes. And the hop notes in this one, I mean, I think it does actually say online what hops it's made with, and I want to say it was like Tettnang, Cascade, and then some other German noble hop. And I think that Cascade hop is really giving it this like West Coast pale ale flavor. It's got this like nice, it's not as super bitter beer, but it's got this nice bitterness. It's got this nice earthy flavor, this piney flavor, this just wonderful hop flavor that is, like I said, very reminiscent of West Coast pale ale. I mean, honestly, kind of reminds me of their Sierra Nevada pale ale. A lot of that residual sweetness is still there, and I think that's maybe coming through a little bit like fig, or maybe even date. It's just, on this back end, it's very rich and syrupy and very nice. All in all, I mean, a really spectacular beer. It definitely scratches the itch of a fest beer, but it just has these unique West Coast flavors with those hops, with the Cascade hops, I believe. That's just giving it this like great, yeah, well, like I said, West Coast pale ale flavor. Certainly I recommend trying it. I'm excited to get out, do some real hiking, hopefully soon within the next month or two, and have more backcountry beer reviews for you. But until then, cheers, Prost, happy Oktoberfest, and have a backcountry beer for me.